Oh, great. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How are you? Sorry, I can't hear. Nunsensical ears. Sorry, what was that? Oh yeah, of course. Me. Yeah. Does it get any finer than this?
Thank you so much for coming.
You know, I was a little concerned.
We're going to be offering
about
confession at the intermission.
kind of in the
If
basement.
anyone feels the need,
Nuns
the
get a
urge,
little
or
nervous
anything.
when we
Wine and
go
confession.
down.
Like a
It's a
two-minute.
little warm in the basement. You know what I mean? But I'm really glad you all got me safely. This is good. This is good. Did you think everybody was going to turn up like this? This is kind of.
I'm excited because my section is bigger than everybody else.
Oh, I don't know about that. Hang on. All right, guys, don't let me down. Let me hear my section here. There you go.
It's just the novice section.
That's novice. The kids are always the loudest.
I like the people in the front row because it means you get to look at you a lot.
And you know about the tap dancing that we're doing.
That's very nice.
Everyone in the front row is nominated.
Did you beat somebody up for those?
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah.
did. That's good. Because I would have beaten somebody up in the day, not anymore.
And you simple.
Oh, don't do that, because we'll make fun of you the entire show. No, go ahead, snort again, that's good.
We have a live.
We do. This is she snorts. No, she snorts. No, see, there she goes again. Wait, if you're really quiet, you'll hear it. There it is. This is good. All right, we gotta get this party started. You really.
I know, what's
Who
going
cares about
on?
that person?
Yeah.
They don't care enough to.
I was gonna
We're just
say.
gonna embarrass them, make them sit right there.
Oh, you know it'd be good. Wait a minute. Let them try to sit down now.
That'll teach them.
Yeah, that'll teach them a lesson.
It's Linda. Linda.
Oh, Linda. How's his toes? Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Linda. Excellent. All right, we can get this going. Oh my goodness, are you going to be doing that the entire show? All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, we really want to thank you for coming out to see the show tonight. Now, a little bit of a confusion. You see, on those playbills that you have, there are these little sticky notes that say something about a nonsensical review. Yeah, you know what happened was our Reverend Mother, she says she's taken this vow of silence. We actually think she was screaming at the novices. But regardless, she ain't here because she's not feeling too hot. So, the rest of us sisters, well, we had to come up with something for tonight. So, there you go. It's our nonsensical review. But we're a little nervous about this. Little bit uneasy. So, if you could do us this big favor and you could help us get into a good mood, we'd really appreciate it. We want you to do the Mount St. Helens cheer. You remember how that goes, right?
Right, you know this, right?
No. Oh, you're gonna love this.
I
Ready?
know this.
Oh, look at that. They're raring to go. One, two, three. All right, let's try to get everybody, not just this one. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I am feeling it now. recording devices. No, 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 no. Second of all, no phones. No, 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 no. You don't see Reverend Mother, but she's everywhere. She's looking. She's looking. We see a phone. We got it. We got a whole new set of mechanical devices. So there you go. And lastly, no flash photography. We don't anyone. No one's flashing us tonight. Okay? Yeah. All right. So we got it, right? All right. So without further ado, I would like to introduce you to our number 2, our mistress of novices, Sister Mary Hubert.
So we're all ready to start.
Oh,
Yeah, let's go.
no, because we gotta introduce Father Scott.
Of course, His Holiness.
Oh,
Where's Amnesia?
oh, really?
Sister Amnesia.
Amnesia.
I found her. Never mind, here we go.
Oh, there she is.
Sister, they're a very nice audience. I think.
Watch out for that one, but that's okay. We'll keep you away.
She's a little nervous.
Don't look at her. Don't look at her in the eye. Don't look at her in the eye. Don't.
Good evening, friends. And on behalf of the Little Sisters of Hoboken, welcome to the Theater of Mount St. Helens School. That, as Sister Robert Ann mentioned, there's been a few little last-minute crises that we've been coping with, so we hope that you'll excuse us if there's some incongruities in the show. And, of course, in terms of our set, you see the 8th grade is putting on a musical. It's going to be really wonderful. It's about a city in the Midwest, Cincinnati or something. It'll be fantastic.
No, it's Chicago.
Right, Chicago. We're not doing this one. The costumes I've heard are a little different than I normally. We thought we'd just stick with our own show. But before we do that, of course, we must start by asking the Lord to bless our endeavor. So, if you will, sisters. Vene creator spiritus, mendes tuorum visita, impressu bena gratia, quae tu creasti pectora.
Sister Julia, child of God, served some vichyssoise soup, and nearly every single one of our sisters died instantly of botulism.
It was sort of like a Last Supper.
Why, we wouldn't be alive tonight if it hadn't been for the fact that we were off playing bingo with some Marinols. What a bunch of cutthroats they turned out to be, huh? I knew we were going to win at bingo, but then they didn't call out B15, and I knew we had it, but then she didn't.
But the important thing was we came home and we found 52 of our sisters lying face down in that soup. We didn't know what to do, but of course we just sat down and prayed for guidance.
And then I had a vision. It was either St. Catherine of Siena or St. Thomas Aquinas in drag. And they inspired me to start a greeting card company to raise funds. And so, of course, we did, and it was a huge success.
I mean, we couldn't believe how much money we made. And then we buried 48 of the 52 dead sisters. And then Reverend Mother bought a flat screen TV for the convent. I personally would have buried all the dead sisters before I bought the flat screen TV, but I'm just number 2. Anyway, we took those last four sisters and we weren't sure what to do, so we just put them in the freezer. Sister Julia, child of God, is having a fit about that.
So that's why we're putting on our little fundraiser, to raise money to bury the last 4 dead sisters.
So about a week ago, we held some tryouts at the convent, and I selected those nuns that I felt represented the very best of what's left of us. And anyway, we do have a wonderful show, especially for you, because you're so appreciative. But we thought to start, we would tell you a little bit more about our order, and that's what this next song is all about. 5, 6, 7, 8.
So we hope you
But I'm sure she'll come back, maybe. You know, amnesia, sometimes I'm not so sure that I'm getting through to her. I keep hoping maybe she'll wake up and remember who she is and realize that she's actually part of the Franciscans. Probably just a pipe dream. Oh, there she is. Amnesia. So now you're ready to lead the quiz. Okay, so just remember when I teach the novitiate, gentle but firm. Gentle
But firm. Pay attention. Sit up straight. Eyes forward. Do you know what time it is? I always know what time it is. Because you see, back at the convent, there is this huge clock with the 12 apostles pasted on it. And I always know that when the big hand is on the John and the little hand is on the Peter, it is time for the sisters to get down on their knees. And now it's time for that quiz that Reverend Mother warned you about. Sister Hubert, actually. Can I have some lights, please? Thank you. Okay. Now, if you know the answer, you should raise your hand. Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
Good. Okay. Question number 1. The leper colony was established on an island south of... But you didn't raise your hand. Okay, we'll try this again. Question number 1. The leper colony was established on an island south of...
France.
Very good! Very good. You did it right. But would you have known the answer if everyone else hadn't shouted it out? At least you're honest. At the Holy Child prayer card. It says on the back, I am a Catholic. In case of accident, please call a priest. Are you Catholic? What are you? Who do you call? Johnny Walker. Then you cross out, you put cross out Catholic and priest, and you put I am an alcoholic. In case of emergency, please call Johnny Walker. I should tell you that the Holy Child is no longer a child. Yeah, he grew up. We got those at a discount and Reverend Mother wanted me to push them off. Okay, question number 2. This one is harder than the first. Yeah, okay. Why did the sisters leave the leper colony? You got it! She got it! It's a glow-in-the-dark rosary. Now you have no excuse to say your prayers, even in the dark. Last question. Okay, this is something that Sister Hubert wanted me to ask.
more, but Reverend Mother won't let me wear a tutu.
You know how Reverend Mother feels about the traditional hat.
I know. If God had wanted everyone to look like people, he wouldn't have invented nuns. But when I entered the convent, I plan to dedicate my life to God through the dance. If I can't wear a tutu, I'll never become a famous ballerina.
Sister, have we forgotten about humility? I always teach the novices that God is on their side when they're looking for the strength to avoid the sin of pride.
I know that being humble is a virtue we hold dear, but how can I be humble and advance in my career?
Sister, your vocation is your career. Will you excuse me for just 1 second? Yeah, sister, I think we really need to talk about this before it goes any further. You see, I have wanted to be a nun ever since I was a little girl. My dream was to enter the convent, work my way up to Mother Superior, and then to make the Little Sisters of Hoboken into the Big Sisters of Manhattan. However, when I entered the convent, I realized that we do not strive for position, just perfection. Besides, she who exalts herself shall be humbled. She who humbles herself shall be exalted. Reverend Mother is the boss, and so I must obey. But as mistress of the novices, I shine and know your way.
If I'm really humble, I could have my shot at a little exaltation with my simple art.
Got it, kid. The biggest ain't the best. Very often we're impressed by a tiny diamond ship that seems to outshine all the rest. So pay attention now. Here's what you must do. Don't demand the spotlight, let the spotlight come to you.
I'm beginning to see the light.
Remember Sister Hilda, whose endowment was so great?
When she put up her collar, it stood up like a plate.
When Bishop came and she went to the door, she knelt to kiss his ring.